Hi guys, welcome back. Yes, this is another pickups video. It's going to be our last pickups video of 2020. And I've got an absolute ruck to show you. I've got peripherals. I've got games from 8-bit to current gen. I've even got a bit of vinyl. Let's get into it. Right, it's obviously Christmas almost upon us. Bottle, Brothers, rhubarb and custard English cider. Sounds absolutely disgusting. 4%. Let's get this one cracked open. In a glass. Oh my god, it's pink. And it's something, it's fizzy, something rotten. Cheers! Wow, you can really... The rhubarb is so strong and I can't taste custard. That's actually really nice. Anyway. You haven't come here to watch me drink. Let's get on with it. And like I say, we've got an absolute ruck of stuff. I'm going to do things a little bit different this time because I'm going to get the PS4 and the PS5 stuff out of the way. That's right, I've picked up some PS5 stuff. No pissing console. But I have got some games for it in readiness. I still reckon I won't get a console till the new year. But anyway, let's get on. So, in readiness, I have got the HD camera for live streaming. I have got that ready. I have also got 3 games for it. Demon's Souls. This looks to be an incredible remaster, or remake if you like. It just looks brilliant. I'll give it another go, because in all fairness, I can't play the pissing game, so why the hell have I even purchased it? Godfall, it's an exclusive. Again, this looks really interesting. Tons of fighting. And I had to. I've watched loads of other people playing this, and I must admit, I'm very envious. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, this one is the limited edition. That's only Amazon got. I can't wait to play this one, but I've got to get a console first. So at least I've started collecting on that system. Oh, sorry, bending that shot there. Now the games I've got for the PS4, and all bar one, are sealed. The first one, I can't even pronounce it. Dylan, you know what it's called. You know what it's about. There you have it. So, got that imported. Next one, Resident Evil Revelations. I am a big Resi fan. I do enjoy playing the games. So, happy to add that. To go with that, Resident Evil Origins Collection. So, happy to have that. I can't remember if I did or if I didn't show it in my last pickups, but it's on the screen now. Resident Evil 3. Remake. My thoughts on this game are, I'm glad I only paid £10 for it. It's far too short. I completed the game in 7 hours. 7 hours, that was it. And I did a hell of a lot in there as well. But believe it or not, you can unlock a piece by completing the game in 2 hours. It's a 2-hour game then. Now, Anybody that paid 50 quid? Oh, something installed. Anybody paid 50 quid for this? Not for me. Come back to that one. Next one, Steel Rats. Looking forward to giving this a go. Watch a bit of online. I'm in a group. This was floated about in there. It looked interesting. In fact, I'll tell you what the group's called, because they all know themselves. Because for the moment, that's it. Planet Jaffa Cakes. You guys recommended that one, so it got purchased. This next one, I can't pronounce this damn thing. I've got the other two. Came out on the PS2, I think it was, and it also came out on the 360. And I've only got it really complete the set. I've not played it yet. Is it? Oh God, Crocochamber. Everyone's taking the piss out of me. You know what that's all about. Oh, I've not checked. Have we got? Hey, reversible covers. It's got a really interesting disc. But we have also got a manual. Wow. Oh my word. So that's the current. Oh my God, and it's a proper reversible cover. I'll tell you what. I'll just show it. There you go. I'll put that together later. Oh my word. And this last one, there's a few times I'm going to go, what the fuck? Because again, this was recommended in our group. I saw it, I thought, oh, go on, I'll buy it. Seriously, what the fuck? Why the hell do I listen to you guys? Slide Stars on the adventure with Holly H. Very embarrassing. Play with the bigger stars and blast through crazy water slides. It just sounds thrilling, doesn't it? Not. So, yeah, what the fuck? Never mind, I purchased it. Now, that's current gen and last gen out of the way there in some regards. I have, though, got 360 and I have got an Xbox One game. We'll move on to those next. The two games I picked up, I picked one for the Xbox 360. I've not tried it yet, so this might not even play because it is a Japanese game. That is Earth Defense Force Insect Armageddon. It was really cheap. Really cheap, like a couple of quid cheap. So I thought, I've always wanted one of these. I quite like the look of it. I'll give it a go. Either will or it won't work. So I might be in the market for a Japanese 360. And this next one I picked up. Wait, Rare Replay. Now, I've got this because it's got games on here from the ZX Spectrum, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, Jetpack, Refueled. Can't wait to get that a blast. Relive your favourite games. I'm just looking at a few of them now. Got Perfect Dark on here, Perfect Dark Zero, RC Pro Art, Saber Wolf. What a fantastic game that was on the Spectrum. So can't wait to get my teeth into that. I'm just double checking. That's all I've got for the Xbox One and the Xbox 360. I really do need to expand my Xbox One collection. So if there's any games out there that are Xbox One exclusives, tell me about them, please. I'd like to try and check them out. Let's be honest, they're going to be really cheap to pick up now, with obviously the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 being available. Game prices on the last gen are going to start dropping. Right, let's move on to some proper retro stuff. This next... Excuse me, it is gassy, that stuff. This next game that I picked up as a bit of a piss take to my wife for her birthday. And it was a game that was so simple to play at the time, but she couldn't play the damn thing. And we still take the mickey out of it today. And it's for the Commodore 64, and it's Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. She just couldn't play the damn thing. all complete. I really am surprised how good a quality everything is. Cassette tape, instructions, the whole shebang. So I'm really happy to actually put that in the collection. Whether or not I can actually get it to play it, that's another thing, but we'll give it a try at some point. Now this next one, sticking with the Commodore 64, is a game I played. And I was taken back how good the game was. It's a simulation, but it's a submarine simulation, and I'm absolutely gobsmacked how good a quality the box is, and that is Silent Service. This thing almost looks brand new. It feels brand new. But there is an additional thing I purchased for it, so I'm going to open it up and show you exactly what you got. So, obviously you've got the cassette again. Let's put that there. You also get with it accessories and peripherals, i.e. joysticks and all that with it. You also then got an advert for Sid Meier's Pirates. Look at that. New releases. Pirates. Gunship. F-15 Strike Eagle. Coming soon. Project Stealth Fighter and Airborne Ranger. You also then got your loading instructions. Like that was ever difficult. You also got your keyboard commands. So obviously that's the back, tell you all about it, and then that was your keyboard commands. You also got your warranty card. So as you can see, so far this is quite full. You've also got your op orders operations manual, which is in really good condition. I really am happy with that. And that was it. That's all you ever got with the original game. But what I had spotted was this one guy was selling the game with keyboard cover. It was obviously homemade. But he wanted £35 for the game. And it was, I'm not paying that. And then I came across this one. The game was £4. £4. And the keyboard overlay I purchased for it separately. Alright, I also paid £4. But that is brand spanking new. And that is fantastic. So to make the game even more complete, because I'm pretty right in saying you never got this. I'm throwing everything everywhere. You never got this with the original game. I think it's fantastic. And the quality of the box, that is just brilliant. So I am really happy to put that into the collection. Sticking with the older generation, a game I have waited and waited and waited, and I finally pulled the trigger 29 years later. And that is the official Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Eye of the Beholder for the Amiga. And again, I'm really happy with the condition of this box. It's all complete, so there you have your 3 discs. You also then have in the box, and again the condition of these, it's as if they've never been used. You've got basically, alright, like your inventory, tell you what's in there, but then telling you how to use, play the game, use the mouse and everything. You've also got your, what's this, rule book. So it's your manual basically. And again, that is in fantastic condition. Really happy to own that. Best bit for me is the map, and this is on proper fancy paper, watermarked paper basically. And I don't know how well you're picking that up, but this is in fantastic condition. It looks as if it's hardly ever been used. In fact, it's probably never been used. So I'm really happy to put that into the collection. I am after the second one as well. And apparently, I think it was CD32, somebody told me there's a fantastic version of this in the CD32, and it is worth getting for just the CD audio quality of the music. So I'll be on the hunt for that now. So happy to put Eye the Beholder into the collection. Right, we also picked up some Master System, and this one was recommended by Retro Red Steve, and it is Submarine Attack, and I think I've got a corker of the quality. This was sent over to me from Iceland, fully complete. So let me just take that out a second, because again, quality. Manual there, fantastic condition. There's no yellowing, it's brilliant condition. I have also got the Master System games catalogue. I'm just looking at some of these now. Ace of Aces, Fantasy Star, to name a few of the others, Wonder Boy, Sports Games, Joe Montana, Californian Games, and obviously the peripherals on the back, and what was coming as well. Game Gear, the light phaser, the control stick, the rapid fire unit. Wow. It's always nice to look back at these, I suppose, in some regard, to see what I've not got in my collection and work out how much is that lot to cost me. Oh, come on, brilliant. There we go. That's all folded back nice and neat. So let's just put that back in the box properly. But that is a beautiful, with the Sega sticker as well. And the Sega sticker is actually, it's intact. It's fully there. So more than happy to put that into my collection. Can't wait to give that a blast. Picked up a couple of NES titles. One of them needed a repair on the box. I've done that, and again, I'm really happy. It was nowhere near as bad as, you know, the Metal Gear one that I've got, but that's Batman the video game. Really happy, and that is complete in the box. And this next one, I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying that this was a rerun. So obviously it's not the original game, but it's probably as close as I'm going to get to it for a while. And that is The Legend of Zelda. And the reason why I'm saying it was a rerun is it says at the top, Classic Series. But this is in fantastic condition. See if I can quickly get it out. I'm not a big fan of this box, to be fair. There we go. Let's just get the game out of there. That is an absolute fantastic condition. There's basically zero signs of wear that I can see. Of course, that comes complete with a manual, but I'm not going to get all that out. In fact, I'll put that back again. I'll put that away properly later. Right. Looking over what we've got left, I've got an absolute ruck, so we need to speed this up a little bit. Woo! I'm sort of hoping that would show something, but it's just going to sit there, innit? Sorry guys, but I'm not going to be changing it. Ooh. Right, so you get more than a pint there. Excellent stuff. Wow. It's bloody beard. Don't know why I do it. Right. Let's move on to the PlayStation. The original PlayStation. Mark, I know you've mentioned these. Now, I picked up this first game, Mark, and you said it's 30 quid all day long. Really? Because it's complete. The condition of the disc is absolutely fantastic. Oh, nearly broke it there. Aperscope. I paid 3 quid for it. 3 quid? Seriously, 3 quid? Oh, God, bending everything. Like I say, you're never going to be able to tell, but the condition of the disc is spot on. Really is. So, happy to add that to collection. You probably already know, SCES01564 on the spine. And this next one I picked up again. Mark, you recommended this one, and I looked at it, I thought, go on, why not? Because it's got games in here that I really do enjoy, and that is the Capcom Generations. Can't remember what I paid for this one, in all fairness. But you've got some brilliant games, and it does come complete with both manuals. You've got to be careful of that, because a load of people will sell this with only one manual, because they've lost one. So there's the second manual. And the games, if I just flick it back over a second, because the manuals are a pain, you've got to get them perfectly lined, otherwise it won't shut. And in fact, if you hear that then, I actually popped it apart then. Get it. Oh, you know what, we'll prep out with this later. So, what have we got? I haven't got a clue. Let's get this back together for starters. What's in there? Right, it's back together. So, come on. 1942. I can tell that by the picture. That'd be the first one. So, 1942, 1943, 1943 Kai. Looks to be the first game. Oh, sorry, not the first game. Disc 4, that is. Let's pull that down. What you've also got then is... if you can find it. There's got to be an easier way, William. There's got to be an easier way. There we go. Chronicles of Arthur. So, Ghost and Goblins series. Ghost and Goblins. Ghouls and Goblins. Super Ghouls and Goblins. So you can see where I'm going with this. There's obviously more than one game per disc. At least that's the way I'm reading it. Unless somebody's going to correct me. And on the next one, God, can it be Vulgus? Sanson? It's obviously a shooter, but I couldn't say any more than that about it. I'm moving on to the last one, if you can get there quick enough. Ooh, Commando then. Sure, does it just tell you on the disc? Wings of Destiny. Why didn't I just look at the discs? Stupid boy. God, it's roasting me with this bloody beer. And that's all I've got for the original PlayStation. I'll move on to the Dreamcast next, because we've got an absolute, not a rock, but we've got a good amount of games here for the Dreamcast. As he leans to one side and wrenches his back again. Shadow Man. I've got that for the Dreamcast, fully complete. I really did enjoy this the first time I played this on the PlayStation, so hope that looks better. Worms World Party, why not? Worms games, they're just brilliant, tons of fun. Everybody should have at least played Worms once. Yes, we have got it. Ready to Rumble boxing round 2. We're currently doing the playthrough of Ready to Rumble. I might move on to this at some point. Soul Fighter. Happy to add that. Now, we're going to pronounce this right. Bangayo. I hope that's right. There you go. We've added that into the collection now. Bangayo. Eddie, you've recommended this one. Maken X. I've now put that into my collection as well. So my Dreamcast collection's really coming on now. I mean, that's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games I've added there. So really happy to add those into my collection. What to move on to next? Should we do PlayStation 2? Why not? Because as he breaks them up, I have got a couple of rare games. Yes, I said it, rare. I have got a couple of rare games. You lot know the rare. As he knocks everything everywhere. We're going to start off though with, and I just couldn't help myself, RoboCop. Big fan of the franchise, fully complete. As Stu would say, it's an honest condition game. It is a little battered in places, but what you want for a couple of quid. Next one, Futurama. Again, fully complete. Happy with that one. Now this next one, not rare, but a bit dear. You'll pay anything up to 60 quid for this game. I most certainly haven't. 10,000 Bullets. Again, complete. Now this next one, it intrigued me. And that's why I purchased it. And it's Unlimited Saga. And you know, the box itself, I had to do a little bit of repair work because it come away at the top, come away at the bottom. But I'm happy with the condition I've got that back into now. But the artwork, I'll show you the back first. I just think that's beautiful. Now it comes with 2 discs. One is obviously a game disc, the other one is Final Fantasy X2. Now I think that's a bit of a demo disc there. So there's the Final Fantasy one. And I'm taking these out so I can show the inside for you. There's the game disc. Not a blemish, brilliant quality. I'm now going to move the book, the manual, nice and crisp. And that's the inside. Just really nice. Really nice quality. So I really am happy. I'm just checking. It hasn't got anything to do with that, has it? No, it hasn't to do with that lot. So I'm really happy to add this into my collection. It's a game I've never played before, so I am looking forward to it. I will get round to it at some point. It is obviously an RPG, I know that much, but I couldn't tell you any more than that. So please, Unlimited Saga, it's a Square Enix game. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Is it actually any good? Or have I purchased a lemon? Let me know. Right, Al, I told you I got this one, but I can't afford the GameCube one, mate. Gadget Racers. I've got it on the PS2. Complete in the box. But you know what, it looks like a really fun racer, so we will give that a blast. Now, these next ones, I've completed, suppose we'll call it a subset. I don't go out to collect subsets, I just go out and pick up games. If I happen to pick up a subset, it's by chance or fluke. But with this one, because of one particular game I wanted to get, and I had a look into it and found there was 4 within the collection, and the rest of them were all going really cheap. I thought, sod it. So let's put it in order. There we have it. So, to start off with Garfield. Complete in the box, fantastic condition. And of course, Garfield 2, again, complete in the box, fantastic condition, really happy with it. Garfield Lasagna World Tour. This one, manual's a little creased, but that's not going to worry me because the disc I know is in cracking condition. And this last one, I've already got it in a sealed bag. It's been cleaned, packed, put away. I will play it though at some point. Now, this is a rare game. I don't care what you guys say. It's a rare game because of the type, the fact that it's English. You can pick up this game rather plentiful in Spanish and Italian, if I remember correctly. But picking one up in English is rare. Garfield Saving Arlena. This is in the PlayStation 2 top 10 rare games. And straight away I'm going to hold up my hands and go, I don't understand why. I don't get it. It can't be a low print run because it's a Garfield game, for Christ's sakes. And you think how popular Garfield is. It doesn't demand as much money as the likes of Q1 or Rule of Rose. Yes, try picking up this game. Try for under £200. You're not going to do it. There is only one game out there at this moment in time doing a worldwide search on eBay, and it is going for £200. I don't think it's worth £200. In fact, Eddie, I think you said it was worth 80 quid. I think it's worth more than 80. I think it's worth not a huge amount more, but I reckon £100 or £150 this game. I've not paid that. I've not paid anywhere near that. I've not paid anywhere near 80 because I negotiated with the guy and we got the price down. So, really happy to put this into my collection. It does mean now, I think I've got about 6 or 7 out of the top 10 what they class as PlayStation 2 rare games. But again, I don't understand. This, I feel, is a lot harder to get, a lot rarer than the likes of Rule of Rose. We'll use that as the example. Rule of Rose in the States would cost you $1,800. In the UK, it'll cost you anything between £300 to £400 for a decent copy. Bear that in mind. This game, there's only one for sale. You have a look at Rule of Rose, there's loads of them on there, absolutely loads. It's not a rare game. It is not a rare game. It's classed as rare. I don't get it. Because to me, rare means that there is either none out there or very limited quantities. And the reason why I'm saying this is rare is because there's only one for sale on eBay in English. No more. It's as simple as that. Yeah. This will go for, well, if he gets his asking price, 200 quid. It's half the cost, and I would argue it's a rarer game than the likes of Rule of Rose. That's just me. Right, let's move on. Right, I'm going to do a peripheral next, and in fact, when I said it was the only Xbox 360 game I purchased before, I lied, because I forgot about the 2 collectibles I've got. Rob, you might really like these 2. Because I think I've picked them up for unbelievable prices. But let's move on to this peripheral. I do like collecting weird and quirky joysticks, and this certainly does fit the bill. Looking at this, it was purchased from Game for $29.99, and it is the Dual Force GeForce Tilt Technology Evolution Motion Sensing Control System. Now, the guy that was selling this didn't show the box, and the box, yeah, it's a little battered, but it's in more than acceptable condition for the age. And what you've got is, I've just bent the manual, so instructions. You've also got, let's just pull this out slowly. there. How to use video. Unbelievable. But then you've got the unit itself. I'm going to get it out. Basically, this straps to your arm, this bit, and you use the movement of your arm to fly the ship. Now, I can't remember the game. I've got to pick up the game for it. I don't know how many games use this technology. Yeah, mini LCD screen, trigger buttons. But I think it's right up there with quirky and weird. It never caught on, obviously. And whether or not it actually does work properly is anyone's guess. But for £2, and that included free shipping, so I don't know how the guy made any money. It's a bargain. It's an absolute steal. I think he would have got more bids if he'd have bothered showing the box, but he didn't. He didn't bother showing the box, and like I say, the box is a bit battered, but really for the age, it's an acceptable condition. It really is. So I'm really happy to add this into my collection. And obviously this would work on your PlayStation 1. That's the game I know that you would normally play with this. But obviously it would work on your PlayStation 2. I just don't know if there was any games that were made for use with this peripheral. So I am very interested to actually check that out, give it a go. And I'll probably let you know in a future video how this one works. But again, happy to put that into the collection. An absolute weird joystick. Oh, what should we move on to? Ooh, should we do a bit of vinyl? Because I do enjoy collecting game music on vinyl. I've not even got a bloody record player, to be fair. When I purchased this, I thought, well, it's cheap enough. There's no others out there. I admit I paid £35 for it. But when it came through, it's actually sealed. Darius. It says on the back here, Tato Sound Team, Arcade Classics, Volume 2. So I'll have to have a look to see if I can pick up Volume 1. And it is Darius. And it is all the music. You know, the credit, insert coin, Captain Neo, warning, boss scene, boss clear, so on. And so forth. So I'm happy to add that. That now means I've got, and it's a very small vinyl collection, don't get me wrong, of game music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 albums. But really happy to add that into the collection. Right, moving on over to the PlayStation Portable. It's one of my most favourite handhelds, and thinking back of what they were doing, yes, I know it was all on, small discs, but the fact that you had a little game console, a little handheld that could play movies and play them really well, still today shocks me. So I've purchased 2 bundles, and I was very fortunate. I didn't actually have any of the games or any of the films. So I'll just crack in and show them. One of them came in a fantastic case, I must admit, which has got everything in it. The other one has got a protective wallet, which again, fantastic condition. Covers for them as well. And the first one, it's actually a first generation. I can tell that straight away because of the speaker. It ran the whole length. But also, you've just got to look behind where the battery is. And it is in full working order, and it is in cracking condition. There's just little subtle differences. The way you can't just open the back on it. You've got to push buttons, and the way it accepts the discs is completely different, but that's in great condition. So I've already got a Black Mark II, this is a Black Mark I, or 1000 series if you like, but I picked up a lovely silver one. Again, this is in beautiful condition. Straight away, the way that you insert the discs is completely different. But that's a 2000 series, and again, fantastic. I really do like the silver, the way it just gleams. It really does look nice, really nice. So I've got those two. I also got with that, oh, and I've misplaced it. I've come across it again. It was basically just a little simple game holder, to be honest. But with one of them, it came, and I've never seen the PSP games packed like this before, all the films. So there's the first UMD film, Family Guy. I've never seen them packed like this. Apparently, this meant that they were packing games. Daxter. Yeah, just like a little piece of cardboard, and you know, there you go. There's your disc inside. That's all it is. So got those, and to go through all the games in no particular order, so there will be films that pop up as well. So we've got SpongeBob SquarePants, The Yellow Avenger. I've just spotted reversible cover. Not really, is it? Crash Tag Team Racing. Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, Lego. Is it Valiant? Yep. UMD movie. Let's grab this next stack. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas. UMD movie, X-Men. Again, UMD movie, X-Men Last Stand. Again, UMD movie, X-Men 2. Oh god, no. Lemmings. I got burnt out on Lemmings many, many years ago. Save that one to last because I think that's pretty tasty. Manhunt 2. Now this next one, I didn't realise I didn't have it, and I was just double checking. It does come complete with the map, and that is Grand Theft Auto: The Chinatown Wars. So really happy to put that in the collection there. It wouldn't have been a bundle if it didn't have a FIFA game in it, FIFA 08. Need for Speed Pro Street. Oops, they're going everywhere. And this next one, oh, just fantastic to own this. It is Midway Arcade Treasures Extended Play. And the games on this: Clax, Joust, Marble Madness, Two-Bin, Rampage, Gauntlet, Rampart, Wizard Wars, Xbox, Champion Spirit, Arch Rivals, Cyberball 2072, Xenophobe, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, and the single player games, Spy Hunter. What a classic that is. Sinister, Defender, Paperboy, and 720. What an absolute stack of games there. Brilliant. But the gem out of the entire lot. Now this is rare. Don't care what you say, it's rare. It's proper rare. King of the Iron Fist Tournament Pocket Survival Kit. Negotiate with the seller, got it right down on price. It's mint. I don't think it's spent much time out of that little plastic wallet. When you open it up, wow. Do you know when you get something that's got that new smell? It's got that new smell. This is in pristine condition. It is mint. Absolutely mint. What you've got is, you've got your press disc. It's another press kit. So, where I thought this was my second press kit, it's not. It's actually my third press kit. I've got a collectible I've had for some time, and I've already done a video on it years ago now. Suddenly realised that that was a press kit. Stupid boy. Anyway, I'll just take some of this stuff out, just because when you take the game out, I don't know if you're going to be able to make the crease that it leaves behind. It's spent very, very little time. The disc isn't pristine. I can see it has been played, because on the plastic itself there's a little bit of scuffage, which you'd expect, you know, by sliding it in and out. So the game's definitely been played. Definitely. So let's just pop that back in there without breaking or ripping anything. The press disc, it's not a blemish on it, and it's not quite purple. I don't know how much of that you're going to pick up, but that is in fantastic condition. Let's pop that back in there. Then what you've got is you've got your survival guide, and this is so crisp you think it's literally just been made. But that is fantastic. Let's gently put that back. And this last bit, I'm not going to bother getting them all out, but they are the combat survival cards. So just to show you, there's the card, oops, as he drops it. And then on the back, the moves and the suggested action. Dress like a ninja, put your head on your hands. Oh, quirky. So, very unique and very rare, because there's no more of these for sale anyway. Rare. Don't know what the true value may or may not be. I've not paid a lot for it, but I'm really happy to add a little bit of rarity into my collection. And again, Tekken Dark Resurrection, obviously Sony PlayStation Portable, King of Iron Fist Tournament Pocket Survival Kit. And that is mint. And I'm really happy to add that into my collection, where it will probably never see the light of day ever again. Let's move on before I wreck anything else. The more I drink it, it really does taste just like pop now. Anyway, what have we got left? We've got a couple of Xbox 360 collectibles, PlayStation 3, GameCube and Wii. So, I'll do the PlayStation 3 stuff first. So, a game I picked up, it is sealed. I'm in two minds whether or not I should break the seal, and that is The Awakening Fate Ultimate. Let's see, that's sealed, so it looks like we've got, I'd say, CD disc, music, Book of Tales, or Book of Fates rather, I can't bloody read, which is going to be an art book, I would have thought. This game is in there. But what I've also got is the Awakened Fate Ultimatum Devilish set. Now this one's open, the Angel set is sealed, so I'm going to show you the cards that are in here. Beautiful quality. Just something a little bit different to add to the collection. So, happy to add that. Just put them away. Put them there. Complete mess at the side of me, all the games have gone flying. This next one, Eddie, I think you've mentioned this one, in fact I'm pretty sure you have. Monster Madness Grave Danger. I actually had to work hard to get this one, which reminds me that Eye of the Beholder, I had to fight for that game. This next lot now, it's a ruck of FIFAs, in all fairness. And there's another game here I'm going to say, what the fuck? Listening to the lads in the chat room too much. What the fuck? So, yes, let's get these in order. So, because I have got them, but I've not got them on the PlayStation 3. I've had these on the PlayStation 4, and now these daft things are going up in money. It's a FIFA game, but it's the last generation, I suppose. So, FIFA 16. But because it was going dirt cheap, I also picked it up again. The Turkish cover. And it's sealed. It'll never get played. FIFA 17. Now I have got FIFA 18 on its way to me. But I did get FIFA 19. And it is shocking how much money these go for. This one. This particular one as well. The Legacy Edition. Be prepared to spend over £30 for this game still. £30. And this last one, as I mentioned, it was put in our group. So, what the fuck? Can I pronounce this stupid thing? Oh, but Pitaquick? Probably murdered it. Eddie, why do I listen to you? Why? It is sealed. I hope this does become to be a bit of a collectible at some point. But seriously, man, what the fuck? That's the PS3 out of the way. We'll move swiftly on to the PS3. Xbox 360 collectibles. Now, I got this so cheap. So cheap. Under £5 cheap. Rob Ronaldinho plays. You probably already got these. Now this first one, the outer cover is ripped, but I'll just show it straight away. Gears of War 3. £4, mate. £4. And I can understand why it's ripped, because it's a pain in the ass to get out the bloody sleeve. Jesus, get out. So there we have it. Lovely box. And if we open it up, you get, first of all, a flag. So there's your flag. Put that away properly later. Wife now stood at the door, grinning like a Cheshire cat, trying to take the piss out of me. Get stuffed. What have we got here now? Last Will and Testament of Adam Jonathan Finks. So there we go. Got that. I think these are like blueprints, these next bit, yes. These are all in great condition. What's this now? Looks to be a letter. Yeah, a letter that he supposedly wrote. You've then got some photographs with some messages wrote on the back. So those are photographs with the messages. Again, cracking condition. You have then also got Coalition Orders, Government, Oxus Medal, Professor Adam. Here you go, that's his certificate. On top of that, you've got your game. All in there, Gears of War 3. So, very interesting cover. I do like the look of that. It looks like obviously like a disc you'd slide into something. I think that's brilliant. And then finally, if we can get the damn thing out, there we go. I can't get the damn thing out. Come on. I've got no nails. Oh, there we go. Managed to get it. We've got the gear. Property, the Coalition of Ordered Governments. Dr. Adam Phoenix for service to humanity. And there is quite a bit of weight in that. But to get all of this for £4, I've put that in the wrong way. I think that's an absolute shocker. Because I think that's a great collectible. And I'm so happy to put this into my collection. Spotted it a few years back. Was certainly prepared to pay a lot more than what I did. But to bag it for £4...
Ooh.
Shut up, wife. You cannot go wrong. So there you have that one. But sticking with gears, I don't know exactly what this is supposed to be. Like a time capsule or something, but pull it out like that. Sorry, it's not gears, you idiot. It's Halo. Halo Reach. So first of all, your first layer is the game. Then what you've got next is a book. And it looks battered. I don't know if that's by design or whether or not it has had a bit of a run life. Held together with a string at the back. To get into it, it's magnetic. So you just pull that apart. And what you've actually got is actually got a diary. And this is in brilliant condition. Just hope you can pick this up properly. You know, the drawings that have been put in there as well. Oh, and I've just thrown everything out of it, but we want everything out of it in a second to show you. Brilliant. So there's an absolute ton of stuff there to read. There is a wallet at the side as well, of which, as you've probably heard, everything flew out of. And what you've got here is an absolute stack of paperwork. So you've got candidate records, so telling you all about them, what's wrong with them. That's one. You've got another one there as well. So that's the second one. You've also then got, what's this? Inter-system news, Haven terror bombing kills 2. So I suppose a little bit of newspaper cut out there. What is this? Some sort of DNA thing. You've also got a bit of a postcard. I suppose it's showing you where the enemy is located. And then telling you all about it on the back. Another one is those again. Another candidate record card. Right, you've got here, top secret. You're now in possession of the most complete and accurate account of anyone has been able to assemble of Spec War Group 3 Nobles actions during the final weeks before the Covenant Blast Reach. That. What's this now? It just goes on and on. For your comfort. I think it tells you how they will actually react in what ways. Man, it just goes on and on and on. It's absolutely rooksy. Picture, photograph of the Covenant, soldier. What's this bit now? Because I can't get the damn thing open. It's another, I suppose, a little bit of a newspaper cut out. Again. And there is. Must be like a bit of a watermark or something on it. More photos. I think it's just an incredible pack. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. What have we got here now? Just be a poster or a map. Let's get this open carefully. Here it is, it's a map. So we've got that as well. Let's put that to one side. Another letter looks to be about your suit. I tell you what, they really did pack this one. United Nations Space Commander. It's obviously a letter that you've got hold of that's been doctored. More news. It just goes on and on and on, this one. Absolutely incredible. What are these now? Another 3. Looks like, oh, I see. Office of Naval Intelligence. So, maybe that's what all these 3 are. Yeah. So, a letter as well. And second to last bit, again, another letter off the Office of Naval Intelligence. And the last bit, and I think, what a quirky little bit. Halsey, Catherine E. UNSC, it's obviously a security pass. But that is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Again, £4. Can't go wrong. Absolutely can't go wrong. Right, I'm going to put you off for a second while I just pack that away properly and we'll move on.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Right, near the end. I'm actually starting to like that. Set my nose and everything. Right, we're going to move on to the GameCube, the Wii, and then we're going to finish off with the Wii U. And that's it. This pickup is complete. So, I picked up a few games for the GameCube. I'm going to start with Aggressive Inline. And these are all complete in great condition. I was actually looking at what games I didn't have, and I was just starting off on a list. And I just started with A's and started to pick up a few games. But we did jump, like with this one, Jimmy Neutron. Again, complete. Beautiful condition. 1080 Avalanche. Again, complete. More than happy with that. Toroku Evolution. Who remembers that one? It was a great game. Really did enjoy this one a lot. A hell of a lot. FIFA World Cup Germany 2006. Virtual Striker 3 2002. Or version 2002. Okay, complete. 2002 FIFA World Cup. They're all complete. So it's adding to my GameCube collection. Since I've got that HDMI adapter, I've wanted to get a few more games for it. I'll just slowly work on the list. Now, the 2 that I've picked up for the Wii, this first one really did intrigue me. I've not seen anything like this before. Case is a little battered, but I'll have to live with it because I couldn't see any others. Cursed Mountain. It is complete. And what I like about this one is the climber's log, you know, the manual. It just looks excellent, it really does. So, happy to put that in. This next game, it's getting a bit pricey. At least that's what I'm finding. Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Again, complete. fantastic condition. I am a big fan of the Silent Hill series, and I am happy to finally put this one into my collection because this has been a bit of a pain to get a hold of. Alright, I'm going to dive straight on in with the Wii U. And what I'm going to do is, it's not that one, because I've got a little bit of a peripheral as well with this. Right, there we go, we'll do it in that order. Sing Party with microphone, and I must admit it looks to be a bloody good quality USB microphone. So we've got that with a manual, and all of these, every one of these, brilliant condition. The discs don't even, well, there's no blemishes on them. It's what I like about people, that even the second-hand games, it is very rare that I'm coming across any with any marks on them whatsoever, so I really am happy that the discs have been looked after, but happy to put that in. You know I'm going for a complete collection. I am taking my time doing it, but I've decided that come the new year I'm going to concentrate on it a lot more because I want to get it complete. I want to say that I have got one complete PAL collection in my possession. So moving on, Smurfs 2. Again, with a manual. Planes, Fire and Rescue. Happy to put that in. Now, because I have to, Just Dance 2017. I'm not going to be doing any bloody dancing. Eddie, you showed this one. Belia Latino. That was a bit of a hard one to find, I must admit. But we've got it, we've got it. Splinter Cell Blacklist? Yeah, Blacklist. So, I've got that now. That's in there. Waited ages for this to come through. This took nearly 3 weeks. UK postage back to its normal self. Penguins. And this last one, it is, I'd say pricey. It's not up to, I think, the original retail price, but it's certainly a pricey game. Had to work hard to get this one. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think it's just because it's a popular game, to be quite honest. And that's it. Wii U collection is coming along nicely. And, excuse me, one last look. That's a lot. That is all the pickups. Excuse me. Oh, that's better. That is all the pickups for 2020 done and dusted. I have got other stuff on the way, but they're not going to arrive now until next year. I know that. And I don't think I've done pretty bad there. I think the most I've spent on one of those is 50 quid. The rest, it's been between a couple of quid, 4 quid, £10, either there. So didn't do too bad. Happy with what I've got. Anything in there you think, yeah. Cack that one, mate. What you bother with that one for? Let me know in the comments, please. Let me know your feelings, as thoughts, as always. So, all I'm going to say to you is, I know it's been a shit year, guys. I really do. But it's also been a different year. It's been an interesting year. Stay safe. Try to enjoy your Christmas. I really do mean that. I hope you have a fantastic day. And here's to 2021. Let's hope it's certainly a better year. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Have a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
Did we fry that bitch?